Do you know how cannabis use can complicate your life? Have you ever wondered why some people can't stop using it? Do you want to understand why some become addicted to it and what problems they face? If you are looking for answers to these questions, then you should watch this video. In today's video, we're going to thoroughly explore a topic that's not often discussed enough: cannabis use disorder, or CUD. Firstly, we will look into what is this? How many types are there? What are the symptoms? What causes it? How can it be prevented? How is it diagnosed? What are the treatment options? And finally, the conclusion. First, we will understand what is cannabis use disorder. Let's see. Cannabis use disorder occurs when an individual's use of cannabis leads to clinically significant impairment or distress. This is not just occasional use, but a pattern that disrupts one's life. Diagnosis is based on specific criteria that include a strong desire to use cannabis, difficulties in controlling its use, and continuing its use despite harmful consequences. This condition reflects a serious situation where the person's daily activities and mental health are negatively impacted. I hope you now have a bit of an idea about cannabis use disorder. Let's move on to the next point, where we will learn about its types. Let's look at its types and understand them one by one. Cannabis use disorder is typically classified based on the severity of the condition. 3 types of cannabis use disorder, categorized based on their severity. First, mild cannabis use disorder. It has 2 to 3 symptoms. In this category, individuals may show a few symptoms that do not significantly affect their life or social relationships. Individuals may experience increasing tolerance to cannabis and occasional tendencies of excessive use. Second, moderate cannabis use disorder. It has 4 to 5 symptoms. This category has a more significant impact on the individual's life. Symptoms affect the individual's social, occupational, or educational life, such as withdrawal, strong cravings, and spending excessive time obtaining or using cannabis. Third, severe cannabis use disorder. It has 6 or more symptoms. In this severe stage, the use of cannabis significantly impairs the individual's daily capabilities, including failing major responsibilities at work, school, or home, as well as possible legal issues and increasing social or interpersonal problems. Friends, these were some of the common types of cannabis use disorder. Now let's move to the next point, where we will learn about its symptoms. Cannabis use disorder has many symptoms, but in this video, we have covered some common ones. Here are a few common symptoms of cannabis use disorder, such as cravings, persistent cravings, or strong urges to use cannabis. Next, loss of control. Repeated unsuccessful attempts to quit or control cannabis use. Next, tolerance. The need to use significantly increased amounts of cannabis to achieve intoxication or desired effect. Next, withdrawal symptoms. Experiencing withdrawal symptoms like mood changes, restlessness, and sleep difficulties, which discourage attempts to quit. Next, social impairment. Continued use despite it causing recurrent social or interpersonal problems. Those were some common symptoms of cannabis use disorder. If you have information about any other symptoms, please write them in the comment box. Now let's move on to the next point. What are the causes of cannabis use disorder? Let's see. The development of cannabis use disorder can be influenced by various factors, such as genetic predisposition. Similar to other addictions, genetics can play a significant role in the susceptibility to developing CUD. Next, environmental factors. Early exposure to cannabis, especially in teenage years, family and peer influences, and socioeconomic conditions can contribute to the development of CUD. Next, mental health disorders. Individuals with mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and stress are more prone to developing CUD, as they might use cannabis as a coping mechanism. These were some common causes. Now, let's move on to the important points, where we will learn how it is treated. Cannabis use disorder can be treated in several ways. Let's see. This is how cannabis use disorder treated, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps individuals modify their thoughts and behaviors related to cannabis use and develop skills to handle various life stressors. Next, Motivational Enhancement Therapy, MET, aims to build motivation and develop a plan for change. Next, support groups. Programs like Marijuana Anonymous provide a community support network, which can be crucial in the recovery process. Next, medications. While there are currently no medications approved specifically for the treatment of CUD, research is ongoing, and sometimes medications are used to manage withdrawal symptoms or co-occurring disorders. Friends, these were the methods to treat cannabis use disorder. If you feel any point was missing in this video, please do let us know in the comments section. Finally, let's look at the conclusion. Understanding cannabis use disorder is crucial for recognizing its impact on individuals and society. With proper treatment and support, recovery is possible, highlighting the importance of seeking help early. If you or someone you know might be struggling with cannabis use, consider reaching out to a healthcare provider. Thanks for watching. If this video was informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Your engagement helps us bring more awareness to topics like this. If you have any questions or need advice, drop a comment below and let's discuss.